What's good? What's good? I am back. One and only Paul Masson, live from Fayettenam Friday. You know how we do, live at 7 p.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. And we about to bring on a special guest. He's originally from Chicago, Illinois, and has a very interesting perspective in the music business. I guess you could say he is the Twister, what Tony Yayo is the 50 Cent, or Spliff Star is the Busta Rhymes. He's a solo artist, hype man, and an opener for Twister for over 20 years. Let's bring on the one and only B Hype, the verbal. B
Yo,
Hype, how
yo,
you
what's
doing, man?
good? Man, I'm good. How about yourself, brother?
I can't complain. How's the weather out there?
Man, it's good. It's hot.
Okay, yeah, we went through a like a 100-degree week for like 2 weeks straight. Now we've been getting some cool weather, so we kind of enjoying it right now in the Carolinas.
Oh yeah, that's what's up, man. We burning up down here in Chicago, so it's kind of hot.
So, did my research, and I want to start here. Before you met Twister, were you rapping or making music already?
No,
No.
no, I was in the streets.
Okay.
Excuse me for that. Me and his brother was running around in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Doing gang stuff, bad boy stuff. You know what I'm saying? We were just bad. But Twister was always the one that kept us out of trouble. He was always he
Okay.
always he was drawn at the time. We was young. We was like 12, 13 years old. You know what I'm saying? And then he just got into the hip hop. Once we started looking at Crush Groove and all that, then WHPK up here in Chicago with Pink House and everything. So man, it started
Hmm.
getting hot. Yeah, it started going down.
So Twister basically got you into hip hop.
Yes, yes. And he actually gave me my name.
Okay.
Yeah, he gave my name B Hype the Verbal
Okay,
because
that's
B
what's
Hype
up.
describes my actions on stage. I be hyped when I be on stage.
So I seen something I was looking up. It said Twister himself described their early partnership and mutual affinity for Chicago hip hop and house music scene as the young terrors of the hood. How big is house music in Chicago?
Real big. It's mega.
Okay,
It's okay. It's bigger than hip hop and anything in Chicago. It's the biggest thing.
and it's still big to this day.
Yes, it's still going strong. It's even bigger now today than it was before.
Okay, okay. So Chicago has always had a big house music scene. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, we got Jack Master Farley, man. He the king of house music. So oh yeah, we got the kings here in Chicago.
So Twister since 12 or 13. Said so. You were around when he was Tongue Twister.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was there in the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
So
did the album. He did the album running off at the mouth.
and so I was looking at some of the discographies on some of the albums. You was on the album Resurrection,
Yes,
and
yeah.
I was seeing something about that album was getting shelved outside of Chicago. Is there any truth to that?
I mean, it was underground pretty much. We was dealing with personal management back then that thought they knew what they was doing, but they really didn't know what they was doing at the time.
And so fast forward, Twister does this song Do or Die, Po Pimp.
Do or die.
Do or Die, my bad. Yeah, Do or Die, Po Pimp. Would
Yeah.
you say that's the moment where things really started to take off for you guys?
Yes. Yes. And much love to AK because he the one that approached Twister with the record. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, once Pope Pimp dropped and it did what it did, it opened up a lot of doors because Twister sat in the car and be like, what, with this verse, I'm about to
Mhm.
change hip hop. He said, I'm about to change hip hop. He said that out his mouth before
Yeah.
anybody even heard it. And he actually did.
Yeah, that was a big record, and people knew who Twister was before that record, but I think
Yeah.
that was some of the biggest, probably commercial mainstream success at that time.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That opened up a lot of doors because like you said, people knew who we were because you got to
Yeah,
realize we came out in 91. We was 18, 19 years old, man, when we came out. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
some years later, Poe Pimp come out and people realize like, oh, this was Tongue Twister. Like, yeah, he just dropped the tongue. You know what I'm saying? So, open up the doors for us to attack him with adrenaline rush.
And that's what I was about to say. That was gonna be my next question. So that song kind of really raised the bar and set the tone of what Adrenaline Rush was gonna be. And you were on
Yeah.
2 records on that. You were on Corrupt World and
Yes.
No
No remorse.
Remorse.
Yeah. Yep. And
Now,
I also talked on the emotions. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
Yeah.
Now, was there talks about around that time of trying to get you a solo deal?
Actually, my main thing was just always bagging my partner up.
Okay.
I was never the rapper. I just knew how to rap.
Yeah.
Because my main focus was bagging my partner up. Because you got to realize when me and Twister came out, it wasn't no Bust and Spliff. It was
Yeah. Yeah.
Flavor Flav and it was Public Enemy. That's who
And
I
there won't
looked
no
up
50,
to.
yeah, and there won't no 50 Cent or Tono Yo-Yo either.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I'm before all of them. That's who I
Yeah.
looked up to was Flavor Flav. That's who I learned everything I learned from was from him and me just being crazy from Chicago. I just blended it all together.
So y'all looked at yourselves as Public Enemy, like Twister was Chuck D and you were Flavor Flav?
Yes, 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 yes,
That's kinda
yes,
interesting.
yes, yes. Just music on a whole nother level. But when you looked at us, that's what we was creating. Them two guys right there.
This reminds me of, like, I did an interview with Afu Ra. I know you're familiar with Afu Ra.
Hmm.
So he said the whole time when he was doing, he was on J. Rule's album and he was just touring with Gangstar, he was just caught up in the moment that he wasn't even thinking about no solo deals. He was just like, life is good. We touring, we doing shows, and I'm doing shows with guys that I love and respect. And he wasn't even thinking about that. And to me, it seems like that's kind of the same story with you. You was just like, hey, things is good. We gonna just ride this till the wheels fall off.
Yeah, we gonna rock them out. You gonna do what you do, and I'm gonna bag you up, and we gonna tie them up. And that's what we did for over 30 some years.
So I interviewed the great Lenny Williams,
Okay.
and he said when Kanye sampled the his song for Overnight Celebrity, he moved his bed to his mailbox because checks were just like
I know they was.
coming in, which we know he literally didn't do that, but he would just say like the check. He knew the checks was coming.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Did working with Kanye take it even to a whole nother level?
Yes, of course it did. You know what I'm saying? And just the affiliation that Ye
Yeah.
had with Jay was the reason why Slow Jams came out because Jay the one gave that stamp for that single to come out. And people don't know that, but
Okay.
yeah,
And yeah, that
Jay
was
Z,
another big one too.
yeah, Jay Z the one stamped that for that to come out for him and Kanye because Kanye was gonna put it on his album as well.
And is that that's the same record with Jamie Foxx, correct?
Yes, yes, Slow Jams, of course. Slow Jams before it was
And that
Overnight Celebrity.
definitely okay, yeah, and I don't think people realize how talented Jamie Foxx really was until that record came out.
Oh yeah, Jamie cold man, he cold, real cold.
Because I mean, I don't think they realized he could sing good on top of the acting and the humor and the comedy and
But that's
everything
but
he was
that's
doing at that time.
but you got to realize that's what Twister do though, man. He helped people out and he put people
Yeah.
on. He put say he put Ye on. He helped Ye get out there the way he got to. Jamie out there. You know what I'm saying? Trey Songs. You know what I'm saying? This is what he do, man. You know what I'm saying? Even with put like this,
That's what's up.
even with make a movie. You know what I'm saying? People weren't
Uh-huh.
even people wasn't messing with Chris Brown and T was like, man, come on, man, I still got you, even though he was going through the things stuff with Rihanna. Twister was still like, come on, let's do this, make a
Yeah,
movie.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he was still giving people love when people turning back on people. So he's very underrated.
Yeah, as soon as you get in some kind of public trouble, a lot of people do be quick to turn they back on you. Endorsements be quick to drop you.
Yeah,
Sponsors be quick to drop you.
yeah, 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 yeah,
So when most people think of a hype man, you think
yeah.
of a person who hypes up the crowd for another artist's set. But
Right.
you seem like more than that. You seem like you was a regular opener as well. Is that correct?
Yeah. I also, like I said, I also got my own songs and stuff that I
Yeah,
would do
I've
in his
checked them
set.
out. Yeah.
Yeah, that I would do in his set. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes I would do in the middle of his set. You know what I'm saying? But I was always focused on making sure I backed him up on everything that he needed. And if he wanted me to do a song in the middle of his set while he take a break, that's what I did.
And so I was watching some of the clips, and you being a hype man, you be kicking the legs, and you definitely be getting them hype.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
when you go to city, and just state to state, does it ever get hard sometimes to get crowds hype? Do some crowds just be like really tough crowds?
Yeah, some crowds do be tough, but I'm a people person, so I know how to
Okay.
get them out. You got to be a people person as well as an entertainer to make people move. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because some people could be artists and they can just get up there and perform, and people would just be looking at them or sit there. No, I'm a people person. I'm gonna make you jam. I'm gonna make you get up. Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
like, what's the go-to like thing typically when a crowd it seems like they're being tough to try to hype up? Like, what's the go-to usually?
It's really no go to. It's just
Okay.
it's a natural thing that happens. It's a natural thing. And sometimes, like, when me and Twister on stage together, it's like we grew up together. So
Yeah.
our kiddiness come out on stage. People like, okay, they must know each other way deep. You know what I'm saying? It's a family thing. You know what I'm saying? When I'm on that stage, people are family to me. They're not just fans. I'm here to entertain you. Get up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you want to sit there, I'm gonna make sure you understand everything that we're doing and what we're doing up here. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes we have an older crowd. They're not going to
Yeah.
get up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you move them. You make them feel comfortable where they at. You sit there. Hey, how you talk? You got to involve yourself with the people to make a boring show. It's quiet with less people in there to make it feel good.
Now, Twister raps pretty fast.
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm not mistaken, he was in the Guinness Books of World Records for the
Oh
fastest
yeah.
rapper at one time.
Oh yeah.
Him and Chip Fu, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Like reciting his rhymes, how hard is that?
It's real hard. It's not
Yeah.
easy. But like it's not easy being Twister hype man. It's not
Yeah.
because I
He's
have
so
to
complex.
learn.
He's
Yeah,
so
I have
complex.
to learn all those words. And
Yeah.
I'm so country, some of the words I can't even pronounce that I know that I'm like, but I'm not gonna say that part. But we so cold with each other and how we draw off each other that you would never know.
I mean, cause I heard y'all a song I listened to today where I think it was one of the first ones y'all did. I mean, you were rapping, your style was rapping like Twist on that song. And I
Which
was like,
one is it?
okay, I don't remember which one it was, but one of the songs I was just like, okay, he actually rhyming like Twister somewhat. I might have been Corrupt World or something like that.
Right. Okay. If I'm finna say if it was Corrupt World, of course it would be Corrupt World because Twister wrote the verse.
Okay.
You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? Yeah, he know me that well. He know my pronunciation that well to the point where he know what I can say and what I can't say.
Yeah. Cause I was
That's how
like,
cold
okay.
he is. Yeah,
I was like, oh, B Verbal's kind of got the Twister style going. Cause I listened to some of your other songs and you don't really got the Twister style going. But I was like, on this particular song, I was like, okay, cause I mean, you think a cat like Twister, Buster Rhymes,
yeah,
Tech Nine,
yeah,
Chip Fu. These guys
yeah.
got to be hard to follow behind and ad lib any part of their songs.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's serious, man. And I sit there and watch the man work. It's amazing. It's
And
amazing.
how much work goes? I mean, do you have to just put into knowing his parts?
A lot, a lot. Sometimes I sit there, and sometimes I used to go to sleep listening to the lyrics, because I never know when he might joke on stage and be like, it won't say nothing. It'd be like,
Mm.
you didn't catch that part. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I always used to want to be prepared for no matter what he might do.
And so, I mean, most people like probably know you as a hype man. So your name, be hype, all that. But you got a lot of records on your YouTube that I seen. You got the drugs record, which seems like to be your go to for performing. Which I love
Yeah,
the beat. I love the beat on drugs. It's my type of beat. You know.
yeah, yeah.
Um, how do you balance out? I got to get my shine with Twister getting his shine.
I don't think about no shine.
You don't think about none of that.
I don't think about none of that, man. I don't put it like this. If it happened, it happened. But my main goal and my priority was making sure my partner was good. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And he always said, man, you need to put some music out. He the one, like, you need to put some music out. You got it in you,
Mhm.
you know. But
Yeah.
my focus was, man, I need to make sure you okay. You know what I'm saying? We've been doing this. Now I got it in me, and I got some jams. So like, okay, yeah. Whenever we ready to turn up, we can turn up, because no disrespect to none of my hype men out there, but none of them ain't gonna make no music like me.
It seems like you're a guy who mindset is I'm a team player for a team to win a championship, opposed to trying to just be a star player on a
Yeah,
championship.
yeah. I don't. I'm not trying to be the one that's out there, because, like I said, me and Twister been doing this for over 30 some years. I
Wow.
seen him
Wow.
go up and down in the process. Yeah, 30
Yeah.
something. We've been in the game since 91.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's how long I've been in it. So
Yeah.
yeah, I seen the ups and downs, what he go through with the labels, this and this and that. Like, oh no, I'm good paying my part.
So you
I'm
don't even
straight.
want to deal with none of that.
No, I really don't want to deal with none of that. You know what I'm saying? But everything that is messing around and start to switch over, because I just recorded a song this Sunday, and I just want to test the waters, do something a little different. And actually all the DJs saying I might have a hit record on my hands. So I'm gonna see what happens.
So I've seen a clip y'all was on the tour bus, and a lot of artists, especially in the States, tour bus it. What is that life like? I know there's like zero privacy, probably, right?
I mean, put it like this: when we on the tour bus, it's just the guy, us. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Me, Twister, the DJ, the bodyguard, the manager, and that's it. We don't bring no entourage. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We didn't live that life before, with the entourage and all the people. See, once you get into that life and you start bringing all those people,
Yeah.
it's going to be trouble eventually, because every every I'm sorry about that. I'm getting a call,
Oh, it
but
happens. Yeah, it
everybody's not
happens.
going to be good. Can you see me?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I can
okay, my
see.
bad. I was getting a call, man, so I'm my bad. But yeah, when you travel with a bunch of people, eventually somebody gonna get in trouble, and
Something's
no
gonna pop
matter who
off.
it is, it's gonna always be on the main artist.
Yeah.
So as you get older, you realize to cut everybody short, leave
Yeah.
people at home. Everybody can't go. You know what I'm saying? Only take the people that's necessary. That's how you stay out of trouble. You know what I'm saying? So when we on the tour bus, we got room. Twister got his own room in the back.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He want his private space. He closed the door. It's 6, 7 bunk bed. We in there chilling. It's more space than for us to do whatever we got. We got privacy. We good, because have a bunch of people. Because we ain't trying to have all that. We
What y'all
older.
typically doing when you on like in between city to city traveling?
You said, say it again.
What are y'all typically doing on the bus in between city to city traveling? Y'all just playing games or just chief? Oh yeah,
Uh,
number one,
yes.
Chief Rocker, number one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smoking and playing the game. You know, the guys who play the Madden games or whatever they play. But yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Yeah, but listen to music. Or we rehearse. You know what I'm saying? Because we always rehearse no matter what we do.
So you're rehearsing on the tour bus
Oh
in
yeah.
between city to city, just staying sharp.
Yeah, yeah, you got to have that muscle membrane. Keep going. That got to have that mouth. You know what I'm saying? Because the way he rap, you got to make sure that mouth muscle is always moving at a certain pace.
Yeah, and even as I mean, y'all been touring for a long time, but even as y'all get older, y'all really have to stay on top of the performances.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
do y'all
That's.
ever like forget songs that y'all might not perform like in years or something?
I mean, we ain't gonna remember all the songs. That's why
Yeah,
we you know what I'm saying, we pick a selected few. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so many songs
yeah,
we can't do them all.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if we know that it's a song that people really want to hear, oh, we finna go practice that song to make sure
Okay.
we throw it in the show.
And like when y'all get on like the last show of the tour, do you ever get like burnt out where you just like don't even feel like doing the show?
I never not feel like doing no show.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm one of those ones that I just love to perform. It don't even matter. I just love to perform. Of course, I get tired,
Yeah.
but I once that music come on, it don't even matter. All that stuff goes out the window, out the door.
And I know y'all have had some nice sized crowds,
Yeah,
throughout the 30 years. What is there like a country or just a city or something that just always stood out to you when doing shows?
it's so many. You know what I'm saying? Because you talking about you talking to a guy that's been in the game for over 30 some years. You know what I'm saying? So like Minnesota been one of our biggest markets. You know, they go crazy
Okay.
for the crowds to be there. You know what I'm saying? But it's pretty much anywhere we go because they actually be want to see Twister do that with his mouth because some people don't believe he can do that for real. And when they see it, they're like, okay, he's snapping.
Dude, he
You know,
can't they don't believe he can do what for real.
rap that fast. So
So
sometimes,
they
yeah,
don't believe people don't believe that?
yes, some people still would not believe that he really can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
is that like the flat earthers and stuff?
You say what?
Is that like the flat earthers?
Yeah, yeah, they gotta be.
That's like the conspiracy. No way Twister's actually rapping that fast. No
Yeah, talk
human
about a
being can do that.
computer. Yeah, talk about a computer. No, no, that's my man's. Yeah, yeah. But it's all fun
So
again.
let's talk a little Chicago if you can.
Yeah, what's the word?
So Chicago, y'all got a deep history.
Yeah,
You got Al Capone, the
yeah,
Prohibition days.
gangster
Do
shit.
you
Yeah,
feel like that those days has left a yeah, do you feel like those days left a everlasting effect on Chicago as far as the gangster shit goes?
I wouldn't say a everlasting effect, but I say it's part of history. Yeah, we're a part of
Yeah,
yeah we're a part of history, no matter what or how you look at it.
yeah,
Because like I said, I wasn't
yeah.
even here, I wasn't even born, so I can't actually tell you if it's having an effect on us now here today. But all I know is it's a part of our history
I
for
mean, but
sure.
it seems like, there's a lot of gangster mentalities in Chicago, and Chicago's just always been a real gangster place. Not even just Al Capone. I mean, there was
Oh,
so many gangsters in the Prohibition days.
yeah, it's definitely gang banging going on here. If that's what you mean, yeah, it's definitely gang banging,
Yeah.
senseless gang banging. It just don't it really don't make no sense what be going on here in Chicago, man. It's sad actually.
It's almost like, being a gangster became a badge of honor in Chicago.
Yeah, yeah, it's just true. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If you want to put
I
it
mean,
like
because
that.
there's just so many yeah, because there's just so many movies about Al Capone. I mean, you got that movie Lawless, where they traffic in moonshine, and you got
Yeah,
Floyd Banner and
yeah,
all
yeah.
these other guys that would just,
Yeah, they was
doing
snapping,
some
man.
gangster shit, yo.
Yeah, they was snapping. I ain't gonna lie. They was on it, man. They was on some gangster shit. So yeah.
and we as American culture, we love that shit. We love the movies. We embrace it. You know, it's like we almost all wanted to be gangsters, but didn't have the balls to be gangsters, except the ones that were gangsters.
Yeah, but that's one thing about Chicago people. Wherever we go, whatever state we go, wherever country we go, they really respect Chicago people, man. They really respect us. You know what I'm saying? On a whole nother level. You don't even
Yeah.
have to be entertained. You know what I'm saying? Or you just being from Chicago, they gonna go crazy over you.
So I've been to a lot of states, a lot of cities. I'm from Fayetteville, North Carolina. We got a history, you know, Fayettenam,
Okay.
Durham got a history. But we went to Chicago one time, man. We were driving from North Carolina to Illinois State,
Okay.
and we were supposed to do a show. It fell through because of a janky promoter, but we were supposed to do a show with Raw Digger and Rampage from Flip Mode, and
Oh, okay. Okay.
so we drove to Chicago. On our way to Chicago, though, I don't know if it was after we picked them up or like before, but we ran out of gas in Chicago, man.
Yeah.
In front of this Arab corner store, and there was these tall project towers, and we had to call the show promoter. It's like, yo, man, we ran out of gas. Western Union some money, and the guy that was with me was like, yo, man, hurry up, man, because we in a spot that we need to get the hell out of. I ain't
Yes,
gonna lie,
buddy.
that was one of the most nervous places I was ever been to, man. Like
Oh yeah,
we had
yeah.
to we had to walk to the you know, like a Walgreens or something. So I actually walked the street of Chicago for a quick, you know, short stint to go get some
Yeah.
cash and come. But I was just like, yeah, these towers right here, these look like we need to get away from these because it ain't like New York. I've been to project towers in New York, and a lot of those
Right. Yeah.
projects
Yeah.
they're overrated. It's you know, because projects in North Carolina and Fayetteville, like they don't allow white cats in the projects unless you buying dope. In
Okay.
New York, it's like, yeah, come on, come on.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
some of the projects that I was in, I was like, yo, man, these ain't like down south. Like these is over exaggerated. But
Yeah. Yeah.
Chicago, it was just had that look to it. You know, I get why they call it shot rag. I was just like, yeah, we got to get up out of here, man.
Yeah, man. This is over here, man. This is these young guys up here don't be playing.
We don't know if we wearing the wrong team hat or the wrong
Right. Oh,
color or
color. Is your hat turned the
anything.
wrong way? You know what I'm
We don't
saying?
know
Yeah.
what hood we in, what it could be, and I just know I watch the news.
Yeah. 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 Good. Good.
So, I mean, you said like you really just focus on making sure you know Twister and everything goes right. But do you what kind of individual like goals did you have, and have you like reached most of those?
One thing I'm grateful is I've been able to travel the world. I've been able
Yeah,
to do things that people dream about, you
yeah,
know. So I'm happy. I know I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Uh Me and Twister, we still close, you know what I'm saying, here today, you know, even though he's out performing on his own now. You know what I'm
okay,
saying? Yeah, so we're really not together anymore, but we're still together, you know. And we always gonna be family. And that's why really been doing music on my own lately, you know what I'm saying? Just letting people feel that I'm just more than a hype man because this is a mixtape
yeah,
I'm getting ready to come out with that, you know, I got some
okay,
music. Yeah, I got some music, and before I go and get up out of here and retire or whatever you want to call it, you know what I'm saying? Because I really don't want to perform without my partner, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But I still got a little bit of the tank of my own music that I want to share with everybody.
Well, you know, we hear a lot nowadays in hip hop that us old heads we need to stop rapping after 35. I mean, how ridiculous is that?
It's real ridiculous because we making songs colder than what they making. It all depends on who the artist is. You know what I'm saying? Because I haven't heard no OGs that's been coming out whack now. Come on, because LL just put a whole album out. His whole album crushed anything, any look rapper then came out with can drop. Come on now. Now the clips didn't drop.
The
Come on,
Clips,
man.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My
Common and Pete
brothers,
Rock had a really good
yeah,
album.
Common, Pete Rock, you know what I'm saying? My brothers do it that just revive the do you know what I'm saying, from
Okay,
22 years later. Come on, y'all. These young cats cannot fuck with us, man. You know what I'm saying? But we not gonna step on nobody's toes. We learn from each other.
yeah,
We not no haters because once you start hating on what the new generation doing, that
yeah,
shows your age. I mean, you're hating, you're getting old. Just
yeah.
just
Old
learn from
man, the
what they
old man, get
doing.
off my lawn. The old man, get
Yeah,
off my lawn.
yeah. Just learn from what they're doing and combine it with what you're doing and just go with it, man. That's all.
Well, isn't like part of the disconnect got to be some blame on us older heads for trashing some of these younger artists as they came in? I remember when Soldier Boy came out, everybody from the era was trashing him.
Yeah. I mean,
But but
we
he
got our
you couldn't
faults.
he still had things that you could respect and admire about him,
The man got hit
showing the way
records.
of the internet. Yeah.
Bottom line, the man got
Yeah.
hit records, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's just that he was before. It's like okay, I put it like this. Like Twister was before his time. Soldier
Yeah.
Boy was doing things before he caught on with
Yeah.
something before everybody can catch on
Yep.
to it. That's all it was. You know what I'm saying? He figured it out. He like, oh, that's all. Come on now. That's all. And the old heads couldn't understand how he got it so easy. No, it was easy. He just figured it out. You know what to do. He
And
used the internet.
can any of these young cats compete with Twister even at his age? As dope,
No,
I mean, as fast as he spits. I mean, you
nope,
got cats like maybe Joyner Lucas could be close the way he raps fast,
no,
but none of these dudes nowadays could
no.
even. I mean,
Nobody.
Twister would rap circle. He would rap circles around these guys.
Yeah, because you got to realize when you're a person that can play with the lyrics
Yeah.
and do any cadence you want,
Any
any
style.
cadence,
Yeah.
any style cadence, you cannot you cannot mess with that person. And he loved to ride a rhythm. You're not gonna beat him. And then he actually saying words with syllables that you can actually hear.
Yeah.
That's the difference between him. But nah, I got much love for all the fast rappers out there. Tech Nine, Buster, everybody. But like Twister would tell you, he's the Michael Jordan of it.
So you come out in 91, which is really probably a couple years before the golden era really started taking off to me, which is around like 93 to like 2000.
Yeah,
So you've heard a lot of different sounds throughout Chicago. I mean, you've had Common
yeah,
and Twister, so many different people, Do or
yeah.
Die,
The Brad,
the
Kanye.
Brat. Some people, I
Yeah,
mean, like, well, Ludacris is originally supposed to be
yeah,
from there, right?
yeah. Ludacris is originally from Chicago. You know what I'm
Even though he
saying?
reps Atlanta heavy.
Yeah,
How,
yeah.
how do you feel about the sound nowadays compared to what we were hearing throughout the years?
I love it all, to be honest with you.
Okay.
I love it all because if you listen to the music that I put out, you will hear like the drug song. You'll
Okay.
hear that, okay, I sound like the young guys. You know what I'm saying? I got the auto tune on there, but I knew how to use it. You know what I'm saying? Because to be honest with you, I had this idea with the auto tune in my head over 20 some years ago. But I thought that Twisting them and the Speed Not Monster and them would laugh at me. You know, you know what I'm saying? Because those guys are lyricists. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They
yeah.
actually can rap. And I was always feel like I'm an entertainer that I just know how to rap. You know what I'm saying? So when I had this auto tune, this stuff that they doing now in my head, I'm like, nah, they probably laugh at me. Let me leave it alone. But if I would have did it, I'd probably be a multimillionaire right now.
I mean, is it safe to say that the Chicago rap scene is probably bigger than ever now?
Yeah, of course. Oh yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. We've been telling people from since 91 that 92, 90, like 93, like y'all don't realize how much talent it is in Chicago. See, we in the middle, so we a melting pot. So we like the gumbo. We got all type of different type of styles in our city. You can have a hip hop backpacker rapper on the same
Yep.
block with somebody that's a gangster rapper or a conscious rapper. You know what I'm saying? We got it all here, right here.
Yeah, cause y'all had, I mean, you had Lupe Fiasco, which
Yeah,
people call backpack rapper, and Kanye,
yeah,
which really knew his value. You know, if
yeah,
anybody didn't know Kanye's value, he knew it, he saw it, and
yeah,
he
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
fought for it. He fought for it, and I mean, he's huge as hell now. Kanye is what Kanye does anything. It's, it's either batshit crazy, everybody's
yeah,
tripping, or
yeah, yeah,
or they embracing it. Then you got
yeah,
who else was I missing? I mean, I know there was some other cats. Y'all had No ID,
yeah. But you got
who a
real.
lot
We
of
got
cats don't know about.
yeah. We got crucial conflict. We got
Crucial
psychodrama.
Conflict.
Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? We got guys here, man. You know what I'm saying? We got guys here, man. Triple darkness.
It
People have no idea how cold these people are. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's a whole West Side thing going on, man.
it seemed like Chicago benefited from getting a lot of influence from New York and the West Coast at the same time.
Yeah, we actually did. Yeah, yeah. Because actually, if you listen to Twister's first album, "Running Off at the Mouth," you would hear, you know what I'm saying, that we had a lot of New York influenced. You know what I'm saying? Even though we still did what we did, but you could tell it was New York because that's where it was from. That's the mecca
Yeah,
of hip hop.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? We was there. You know what I'm saying? In New York, we was performing there. So we was always had shows there. So we was there. So it was always that music. You know what I'm saying? Coming from that era, we was on that Black Moon and all them guys. You know what I'm saying? We
yeah,
was
yeah.
there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was serious, man. The Far
That
Side.
was a
Far
really
Side.
good sound.
Look,
Far
the
Side,
Far
yeah.
Side was in our video, No Peace Sign, before they came out with their song. That's how legendary we are. The Far Side was in me and Twisted video, No Peace Sign, before they came out with their song. Before they people even know who the Far Side was.
And a lot of people don't really know, like, y'all were really underground so much at first that y'all had a really cult fan base at first. Cause Twister was like on some demonic, like satanic kind of shit people were saying at first, like some of the lyrics.
Nah, he's just a hip hop head. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
But like some of the lyrics, I remember some people were saying it was kind of like satanic devil worshiping kind of lyrics, but
Hell,
not really being a devil. Not he wanna
I don't know where they come from. I never heard it. So I couldn't tell you.
yeah, maybe it was like the first album or the second album. I used to hear people say that.
Nah, I don't know what
I
they're
mean, cause
talking
even
about.
Biggie s Biggie said some crazy shit. Like, as much as I love Biggie, Biggie said some crazy shit, yo, when he
Yeah.
was when he was alive.
Yeah, Biggie was my
He
favorite
said some
rapper.
of the most craziest shit. Like,
Yeah, he was cold
he
though.
was one of my favorites too, man. His second album was
Yeah.
truly dope. So,
Yeah.
when do we expect the mixtape to drop?
Well, I'm working on it now. I'm getting everything in process. Like I said, I got a new single that I'm preparing to drop. It's called Legacy. So I'm getting that all together.
Okay.
Yeah, then I got a video that I'm preparing to do with Twister called Ghost. So me and him about to do a visual together. So just keep my little legacy going, you know what I'm saying, while I'm just chilling. You know what I'm saying? I'm legend living right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing a lot of shows right now. I'm chilling. I'm doing whatever I want to do. If I go out and do some shows, I do it on my own. If I go make an appearance, I do it on my own. But right now, I'm just chilling, taking care of my family. But I got a bug in me that's like, okay, these producers sending me these tracks and they so cold. It's like, let me get it off real quick. You know what I'm saying? Let me get it out one more time. Let me get it
Yeah.
on. Let me hit them with it real quick and let them know that I'm still the coldest hype man. Period. Period. And I just know how to rap.
Well, I would think over the
Yeah.
years of all the shows you did, it would be easy for you to still get shows. I mean, with the relationships you probably built through the years, I would think.
Yeah, yeah. I don't have no problem getting no shows. You know what I'm saying? Even though a lot of people like, but what twist that? Come have him come. But you know what I'm saying? But I be like, once they see me perform and they see my own show, they be like, oh, he's snapping. Oh, he going crazy. Yeah, I go crazy.
Hell yeah. Well, I appreciate you taking the time out to do the interview, man. I think you got a really interesting perspective, and I totally respect the fact that just how you just all about just a team effort and not really, trying to be for self and stuff like that. I mean, I think some people in the music business are really only supposed to be like maybe group members or something like that. Maybe,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
example, somebody like Vin Rock. I don't think like Vin Rock's a guy that if he does a solo,
I know what
you
you mean.
know,
Yeah, I know what you
yeah.
I know, yeah, I know where you're going with it. Yeah, yeah.
No disrespect to Vin
No
Rock, you know what I'm
disrespect, right?
saying?
No disrespect, but I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, no
But he
disrespect.
wasn't like a fife dog to me. He's not a guy like you
Yeah,
drop a solo, like people are really gonna check it out. He's probably just better being a guy who was part of Naughty by Nature, which is a great group. They won a freaking Grammy,
exactly, exactly,
you
exactly.
know.
But not me.
Before we let you
I
go,
got some skills. I got some form.
before we let you go, any shout outs you want to do?
Just shout out to everybody, man, that's been rocking with me and T for over 30 some years plus. You know what I'm saying? And just know that one thing I would tell these new artists here today is use the internet as much as your ability because it wasn't out when we was out. You know what I'm saying? And the main thing is
Yeah.
stay humble. You can go very far, further than your music can take you if you stay humble. Trust me.
And you definitely are the epitome of staying humble.
Yeah, man. I love
Cause I
being
mean,
outside.
it's almost weird to hear an artist say they don't really try to get a deal and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because so many artists they could be so selfish.
Yeah, and the killer part is I got a hell of a story too, man. You know what I'm saying? Like on the commercial for this interview, you got a song playing of mine called "It's My Life." You know what I'm saying? And "It's
Okay.
My Life." If people listen to "It's My Life," this whole song is telling everybody about the heroin addiction that I had and
Okay.
how I came out of it. You know what I'm saying? It's a true story because people don't realize I am a testimony. I'm not only an artist or whatever they want to call me. I'm a real person that went through real things. I used to do drugs. You know what I'm saying? I've been clean for 24 years now from the heroin. It was no joke. People left me hanging because of the heroin. Friends and everybody left. You know what I'm saying? I had to go.
Yeah.
I had to completely go out of the state, out of the town where I lived at to get better. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
and that's a whole nother story because this I could tell you about that and the show won't end because they'd be like, you know what? That stuff that he was saying at the end, man, that was serious because there's a lot of people out here fighting addictions that don't
Yeah.
realize that how you could come out the addiction. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to get away. Sometimes you go to the rehab, it's not going to do the same thing if you go in the same area. You know what I'm saying? Because that wouldn't work for me. Get out the rehab and I go in the same area where the drugs at. I'm not gonna beat it. I'm seeing it every day.
Yeah. I knew somebody on heroin, and you could tell that heroin is a lot tougher to get off of
Yeah, because it controls
than
your
just
body.
anything else. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a drug that controls your body and you need it for your body to function. It's way different
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
cocaine, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. That
You
monkey
start
ain't no
They
joke.
start throwing up, and the body just starts, breaking down if you don't get the fix. And
Yeah.
it like
If it
you said, like it ain't
look,
like cocaine. People, I mean, they get itchy for cocaine, but it ain't like you start puking up and stuff like that because you ain't had no cocaine in a while.
yeah, like I said, I'm on my song. It's my life. If you listen to the first verse, I'm talking about my old man getting high off the heroin. He take the first
Yeah.
sniff. It take the first sniff. It get him right. To take the second sniff. Now he's feeling it, but he had to get the first one off to get the sick off. You know what I'm saying? It's deep, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's another story.
And
You know what I'm saying? It's
and
going
then
down.
nowadays you got to worry about the fentanyl in it. Even though
Oh yeah,
heroin itself you can overdose on it, you know what I'm saying? But now they throwing fentanyl in it a lot
yeah.
of times. And
I done lost some guys that came home from out of the penitentiary thinking they can go back and get a sneak and get a little bump. Like, man, let me go and
Yeah.
get one, woo, woo, and they actually killed them. You know what I'm saying? So I lost a couple guys because they thought they can go back. Like, no, it's not the same stuff. And why the hell you want to keep doing that in the first place? You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm glad God was on my side, man, and got that monkey up off me, man.
Yeah, because when they were probably out and doing it back in the days, it was probably just like laxative or baby powder, you know. But now they're I mean, I heard they've been putting fentanyl in weed nowadays. It's like, damn, you can't even you
You
got if
can
you don't trust the dude you getting it from,
from
you
you
could
better
be
not
fucked.
get it.
You
Yeah,
yeah, you could be
yeah.
fucked.
You can be fucked. Yeah. You can be fucked. Definitely. You true about that because it's serious out here, man. So yeah, man.
Well, I appreciate you taking the time out. You a friend of the show. When
Yeah,
you get
man.
that record drop, I'll send you my email. I do music reviews on Saturdays. Definitely
Okay.
love to review the song. And anything I see you posting, I'm gonna make sure I give it that like and that comment and support, man.
Man, I appreciate you, man. Send me that email, man, because I want to get on that review, man. I want everybody to hear my new song called Legacy and tell me honestly what's y'all opinion on it, man. And we're gonna go from there because I'm a people person, so I want to vibe with the people.
That's what's up, man. Appreciate you, man. And I'll make sure I stay in touch. I like to reach out a lot and make sure everybody's still doing good. A lot of cats dying nowadays. We just lost who was it? Hitman Howie T.
Yeah,
Then we lost Malcolm Jamal Warner,
yeah,
Hogan, and who else? Somebody else died after that.
yeah.
That guy that played the flute.
And we done lost some Chicago legends here. We lost a guy named Reese from Three Piece and Taco Bops, you know what I'm saying, from here, Chicago Pioneer. So we lost some guys here too,
Damn,
man. So it goes deep. And like I
damn.
said, always, always rest in peace to Johnny P.
Yep. All right, man. Enjoy the rest of your night, man.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you, man. And let's lock in, man. I love everybody. And man, I appreciate it. And I'm honored, man. Thank you for having me.
All right, appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Love.
peace.
Yes, sir.
Well, there you have it. Another episode live from Fayettenam, Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern, live on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Interesting story. Very humble cat. I mean, when you think about just the history of hip hop and groups and you know artists, just artists and musicians could tend to be selfish, could tend to be me, all about getting enough solo time. And I mean, look at Wu-Tang. They've always had issues. Cats saying they ain't rapping on enough songs. Cats like You Gotta say he ain't getting enough features, but then you got a cat like Master Killer who's just seems to be going with the flow and appreciating every opportunity that comes his way. Longevity is definitely tough in this business and whatnot. So yeah, man. Appreciate y'all tuning. Don't forget the audio version is going to go to Spotify, Apple, Amazon, Deezer, TuneIn, Stitcher, Slacker, iHeartRadio, Player FM, and much, much more. And make sure y'all go back and listen to some of these old Twista albums and Twista records that feature Be Hype, The Verbal. And you can go check them out on YouTube. Look up Be Hype, The Verbal. You'll see his YouTube channel. He's got a bunch of solo records on there, clips of some of the performances as well. And I was checking the discography. He's definitely been with Twisted from day one. Definitely his hype man. Definitely his opener at a lot of shows. And I know he says he doesn't open for him and isn't the hype man now, but as people get older, man, life moves on and people just go, they separate ways and just start focusing on different things sometimes, man. It's just part of life, man. It's just part of growing. People having families and stuff like that. We had a couple of people tune in, watching all the way from Pakistan International Music Magazine. Definitely appreciate you tuning in. Uh, my guy Christopher Porterfield, appreciate you tuning in. He probably definitely knows Be Hype. Christopher Porterfield knows damn near every damn hip hop artist you could think of, and rock artists, and that cat's always on the go at shows, and so shouts out to him. Always tuning in, always showing love. Definitely appreciate that. We're about to wrap it up. Like I said, interesting story, man. I thought it was a really good perspective. He's a guy who mainly was a hype man and a opener for Twister for 30 plus years, but also a solo artist and really focusing on just putting out his own solo material right now. But he said he never really focused on trying to get a solo deal. He didn't want to have to deal with anything with the label shadiness, just the different contract disputes, and artists get jerked out of publishing and royalties and percentages and whatever it may be. It's like the music business is one of the shadiest businesses there are. But I think a big problem with the music business is this business um is primarily musicians and artists that initially, before the digital world, initially every artist primarily relied on trying to sign with labels and getting labels to put funding and backing behind them. Back in the days, it was a very few artists that did everything totally independent, that didn't try to go after labels and didn't need label money. The Two Shorts, the Master P's of the world, Jay-Z and them, they said they had a lot of their own money when they came in, and that's why they were able to get their deals, because nobody really wanted to sign Jay-Z at first. They said it wasn't going to work, it wasn't going to pop, and so they had to come in with their own money and bring value to the table, and it really benefited them in the long run, because the more you can invest out of your own pocket into your music, the more you get back. And that's just standard business practice. The less that you invest out of your own pocket into your own music, the less you're going to get back. I don't know why people can't comprehend and understand that aspect of it. Like that you only going to get a small percentage of sales if you didn't put in no money into the studio time, into the music video, into the advertising, into the back in the days it was physical products, so it was cassettes and then it was CDs. But I saw a video where somebody was, who was it, Akon was talking about really the best era in which we need to get back to trying to push that, is really the best era was the ringtone era, where you could just make a shit ton of money. You could make millions of dollars off of a ringtone, and the ringtone was only, like 6 seconds. You're making millions of dollars off of 6 seconds of audio. You know, yeah, the game is definitely changed. We've allowed labels to dictate how we release music as unsigned independent artists when we're not signed to major labels, which is crazy and ridiculous. I was also guilty for it, just like everybody else. But at some point you got to wake up, realize, why are you letting somebody who's not even investing any money into your music being made or released dictate how you release your music? Let major artist labels have their music dictated by the major labels, because they're relying on the major labels for the funding. Because even at a lot of these artists that make it, because nowadays most artists make it off, like they build their fan base and get established before major labels sign them. But what it is artists get to the point where being an independent artist, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. They don't want to do the work. So that's why you'll see these artists that are independent off of their own blood, sweat, and tears, maybe got some drug dealer financing them or whatever, but the situation is independent. There's no major labels involved. And then they decide, we're going to sign with the major labels, because it ain't about getting the major labels to get behind you. This is about, they don't want to do the work no more. That's really what it boils down to. If you're touring independently, a lot of work. And just, you know, putting together a tour is a lot of work. Marketing and advertising an artist is a lot more work than just getting in the studio and recording a song. Something I saw before I go, I want to talk about. I saw where Will I Am said Black Thought is 10,000 times better than Jay-Z. And I saw where it said Jadakiss replied, and I guess I don't know if Jadakiss really did reply, but you never know with AI nowadays on the internet. But it said Jadakiss replied and said Will I Am doesn't even make like hip hop music. He makes like I guess house music or whatever. So why would he even speak on that? So I want to speak on that real quick. Do I think Black Thought's 10,000 times better than Jay-Z? Well, I can tell you this much. It doesn't matter what I think. I can tell you what the masses think. The masses and the overall large population of people don't think that. And Jay-Z's success should be all the evidence you need. I love Black Thought. I love Black Thought. But Black Thought never really made music with a lot of mainstream appeal. So he would never ever reach the commercial mainstream success that somebody like Jay-Z would possibly reach or did reach, because you got to make that kind of music typically. um Jay-Z was a solo artist, so all the attention was just on Jay-Z. The problem also with Black Thought is he was part of a band, and all the attention just wasn't on Black Thought. And there was a lot of artists inside this band as well besides Black Thought. You had Malik B, Dice Raw, and maybe Rozelle, I think, was part of it at one time. Then you had a lot of band members that played different instruments. So, you know, I don't know that any of the I think the second Roots album is probably their best. I don't know that any of the Roots albums are looked at in the same manner as Reasonable Doubt, or maybe even the Black Album, which is flawless. Like the Black Album is flawless. I think Jay-Z has probably um more albums that are critically acclaimed as classic albums. We definitely know he has more hits. He had way more commercial success. He had overall more fan base. And do I think that Black Thought can out rap Jay-Z? Yeah, but this is the thing that Will I Am doesn't understand. Making hip hop music or making music in general isn't just about being the most lyrical. A lot of things go into this. Production goes into this. Did the Roots always have the best production on all the songs that they did? I don't know. I gotta go back and that first album. Um, I'm pretty sure there might be some songs in the first album that I might not be so excited about. Second album, Things Fall Apart, I think is a really, really good album. Really put together well. Classic album, probably the best album. Probably not a song that I would skip on there, you know. But I just don't think you could just take the stance that Black Thought was 10,000 times better if with Jay-Z's success was damn near 10,000 times greater. I'm just talking about Jay-Z's success as an artist. Every album was number one. He's got multiple classic albums. The Blueprint, flawless album in my opinion. Black Album, flawless. There might be only one song I don't like on Reasonable Doubt. Like one song I didn't really like on Reasonable Doubt, but I just can't take that. I can't take that stance that Black Thought's 10,000 times better because the masses didn't say that. The overall population didn't say that. Um, yeah, Black Thought is tremendously. He's great. I mean, him and Pharoah Munch are like two of the dopest dudes ever to be on the mic. That'd probably be a really good album too. Pharoah Munch and Black Thought. Um, but even then, like, it's not just about who spits the dopest rhymes, the dopest bars, the dopest punchlines. It's about making an overall song, a full body of work. And Jay Z, at the end of the day, just was better at just making a overall impactful album, making hit records, hit songs. Jay Z was like the best of both worlds. He could go straight underground with it or commercial as hell, which he got it really from Big. So Big started off with that really being actually, and I would say Heavy D is really the founder of the best of both worlds of being a guy who could make commercial mainstream hip hop and could be make underground hip hop at the same time and be accepted on both realms. Fat Joe's an artist that does that, can go commercial or go underground when he's working with DITC. But when he's solo, it's kind of more commercial, mainstream hip hop. And when he's with DITC, it's straight underground hip hop. So that's really the formula. Buster kind of tapped into that formula a little bit. The formula is really to try to be the best of both worlds, where you can be like Heavy D, Biggie, Jay Z, Busta, these guys that could make commercial mainstream hip hop and also make underground, you know, hip hop as well. And you really tap into two fan bases at once. You went over the underground, you know, fans, and then you went over the mainstream hip hop fans all at once. And I think Biggie didn't make his music where it was so mainstream that the underground fans still wouldn't appreciate it. Because I appreciated everything about Big. I think Big was a perfect rapper, in my opinion, before he died. He was just the first album, was dope, but that second album that they dropped like right after he died, just the songs they made for that album, just his rhyming ability, just it took it up to another level. And Big was just he was perfect to me as an artist, as a rapper, as spitting dope lines, voice, delivery, and just making hit songs and overall really, really good albums. 'Cause like B Hype was saying, the older heads are still putting out better albums than the younger heads. These younger heads make terrible albums. Maybe Cole, maybe Kendrick, Drake, Rick Ross here and there, but the older heads are really putting out the good albums. And you just had Freddie Gibbs just drop an album. I think Freddie Gibbs is over 35 by now. He got an album with Alchemist. I checked it out. I mean, I like it. It's a good album for the times. I don't think it would be a good album or a great album in like the 90s or any other time, but for this time, it's a really good album. It's different. It's not the same old 808 beats, the same old content, same old rhymes, styles, and deliveries, and all that good stuff. All right, we about to wrap it up. We just hit a little bit over the hour mark. Shouts out to Be Hype, the verbal. Make sure y'all go follow him on Instagram, YouTube. Go back and listen to all that old Twister albums. He's on those, and he's got a lot of his own solo stuff on YouTube as well, where I was listening to a lot of stuff. But appreciate y'all. We about to wrap it up. As soon as we find an outro, peace, and I'm out.